Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. It's 100 degrees outside today. We're gonna make something really cool, really delicious, and we're not gonna turn on the stove. So let's get to it. This is a very iconic dessert from my childhood. I remember begging my aunt to make this and when I was just a little girl. So I found her recipe and we're going to make some. It's called Blueberry Icebox. I've heard it called Blueberry YumYum. I'm sure you have too. It's known by a lot of different names, but let's get started. So the first thing we have is 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs that I threw in the blender. I made some extra because I want to sprinkle some on top, but we're going to start out with 2 cups for this, for the crust. And we're going to use 1/3 of a cup of white sugar. And 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You can use salted, but I had some unsalted and might as well use it for a dessert. So now we're just going to mix this up really well. I'm sure you guys have made graham cracker crust before. You know the drill. It never looks like there's enough butter to start, but it miraculously just gets right in there and moistens everything. Okay, at this point, you just kind of got to get in there with your hands. Just really work it in. Okay. Now we're going to go in with our 9 by 13 baking dish. And just dump it right in there. Now don't rush on this, just take your time. Pat it down, try to get it even along the edges. Just get an even layer. Make sure you get it really meshed down in there because this is going to be obviously the bottom crust and we want it to stay crispy as long as possible. So the more packed down it is, the better. Use the heel of your hand. Get right in there. Okay, once you feel like that everything is packed in and the crumbs are sticking together really well, we're going to stick it in the refrigerator for half an hour to chill. It's almost been 30 minutes now for the crust to cool, so let's go ahead and start making the filling. So we're going to start out with an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and it's been sitting out for a little bit, so it's softened. You can use a hand mixer or a stand mixer with this. I'm just going to use my hand mixer because I don't want to have to clean up the big one. And we're going to use a cup of powdered sugar. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Just vanilla extract. Actually, that's a half of a tablespoon. I don't want that. So a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to use half of a 16-ounce container of Cool Whip. We're just going to use half of it. And just sort of eyeball it. And we're going to mix this all together. And I'm going to turn the camera off for a second because I don't want, this is going to be loud. So hang on. Okay, we got everything all mixed up. And I've taken the pan out of the refrigerator. So let's start putting it together. Here's our crust. And we're just going to take this bowl and spread it over the graham crackers. Just spread it as evenly as you can. It's a little bit stiff, but just be patient. And before I forget, Gregory and Adam, a couple of my subscribers and also relatives, if you're watching this, and I hope you are, your grandmother used to make this for me, my aunt. When I was little, I brought that up at the beginning of the video. We used to beg her all the time, please make that, please make that. And she was the cool aunt. She would do cool things for us. So I want you to ask your mother if she remembers this. I bet she does, but ask her and let me know. Okay, so we're getting this all spread evenly. Like I said, just be patient, take your time. No hurry here. Make sure you get all that stuff because it's gold. All right. Okay, now that we have that spread all over it like that, let's put our blueberries on. And I have 2 cans of blueberry pie filling. We're just going to dump those right on top. You can use cherry with this, whatever you want, blackberry, any kind of pie filling you want. But I wanted the blueberry just simply because that's what I remember. I have made this with lemon before, and it's quite good. Obviously, you know cherries would be good. But the lemon's especially good. But the blueberries are what brings back the memories for me, so that's what I wanted to do today. All right. So spread that evenly. And then we're going to come back in with the remainder of our carton of Cool Whip. Just put that right on top of the blueberries. And when you get this all made, you can let your kids fight over who gets to lick the spoons. Because that is certainly what we did. If you get some blueberry swirls in there, that's just fine. Okay, now we're going to take the graham cracker crumbs that I held in reserve. And just sprinkle them all over your Cool Whip. As many as you want or none, whatever. And there you have it, blueberry icebox. So I'm going to put a piece of saran wrap on it, put it back in the refrigerator for a few hours. This stuff is even better tomorrow, but this is not going to wait till tomorrow. So I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator and we'll have it after dinner, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's cut. Dessert's been out of the into the fridge for about 3 hours. So I can't wait anymore. I'm going to cut into it. Make sure you go all the way to the bottom so you get some of that yummy crust. There we go. Because the graham cracker part to me is part of the best part. And here we go, our blueberry icebox. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you make some and try different flavors, and let me know. Happy cooking, and please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mimi the House Hobbit, at House Hobbit 1, and enjoy your dessert. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.